And it is Tuesday. It's day 25 of our October challenge that I already know I'm gonna fail, but I'm gonna try to hit $4,000 like I always do. Like literally, this is the only month I have not hit $4,000. I'm kind of mad. So it's 6:37 right now, and I have delivered my first two orders of the day. It was two shop and deliver order that I stacked. One on UberEATS that I got first, and one on Doordash that I got in the middle of the shop. Both were going in the same direction. To complete, so I made roughly $40 an hour for that hour. And on my way back, I got this order, $26.50 order, DoorDash again, and I just arrived there and I will be going on my way. Okay, so we are done with this Pavilion's delivery. She tipped $9. Her order was like $130, I believe. So it's okay, you know. She wasn't too far. It was 6 miles, but you know, it's not like it's a Friday night. You know, it's Tuesday and it's been really slow again. So, you know, we gotta take what you can take. I was waiting at my hotspot and I got a $13 order for 3-something miles for Jason. And I delivered to Jason for Pavilions last time. And I took his order because he's nice. It's really slow right now, 10 minutes. And honestly, I felt like it was the best order that I could take for the time being. The food wasn't ready, so I waited a little bit at the store and I did not receive anything else. I'm actually convinced that I made a right choice. I don't know if there's gonna be a hidden tip. It's only 2 items, so not sure. Alright, so no hidden tips on that order, but he tipped $6.50, so you know, I'm not really mad about this. It took me maybe 15 minutes overall, so I'm okay with that. And it's always like an easy delivery because he's in the hills, so there is almost no traffic. There's always parking in front of his house. And when I was coming back to the hotspot, I got this order, $20 for Pavilions. And it's taking me halfway home. It's for Vanessa. I don't think I have delivered to her before. I'm not sure. 14 items. It's nothing too crazy. Unassign this UberEATS order that I accepted by mistake. And let's go and shop. Okay, updates. So I was on my way. I was in the store shopping for DoorDash, $20. And I received, I was maybe 1/4 done. And I received a $26 order on UberEATS for, I think it was 4 miles. So the DoorDash one on the screenshot, it says 4 miles, but I was maybe 2 miles away from the store when I received it. So she was 3 minutes away. So that's why I actually accepted it. And I was like, dude, it's too good of an order to say no to it. You know what I mean? It was... And today was slow, and last week was really slow. I didn't make the money that I should have made, and it's almost rent day. So I was like, I think I can put it off. Like, the DoorDash one was going north, but she was going 3 minutes. It's not, you know what I mean? You can easily pull that off and be like, oh, oops, I took the wrong way and then I couldn't turn right because for whatever reason. And the other one was going west. So I decided to take it. I don't know if I made the right decision. So far, nobody complained. she was not answering. The Uber Eats was not answering. The DoorDash was. The Uber Eats was not. And at the end, I called her, and she's one of those that, you know, I guess she's older. She's like a mom, and I guess the daughter lives with her. Instead of giving the phone to her daughter, the daughter was screaming behind her, and she was screaming into my ear, and I was like, but why? Why do you do this, you know? And there was only 4 things that were out of stock, and she agreed to all of the replacements. And then she was like, oh, but can you add eggs? I was like, no, I can't. She was like, but you only added... So now, big news. Immense news. I'm so happy about this update, by the way. I forgot to say. Uber finally makes us scan the barcodes. Woohoo! Dude, you don't know how happy I am about this update. Because even though it's not on point, it reduces the amount of mistakes that you can make. A lot of the scans are actually not, they're not working. They're like, oh no, it's the wrong item. And actually it's the right item. And you're like, I have the right item. So she wanted 3 pounds of 85 or 93% lean ground turkey, whatever. They only had the 1 pound. So she was like, can you add 3 of those? The thing is, the 3 pounds was $13.99 and the 1 pound was $5.99. So I couldn't add 3. I could only add 2. And then she was like, but since you added only 2 of the ground turkey, can you add for the 3rd one, can you add the eggs? And I was like, well, it does not work this way. Unfortunately, it does not work this way. Those apps, they want to be Instacart, but they're not Instacart. I went to deliver the DoorDash one. She buzzed me in and she gave detailed instructions which made my life way easier. In 2 minutes, that was delivered. I don't remember how much she tipped. I didn't pay attention. I just wanted to go and deliver to the Uber Eats one. I'm on my way actually, and I am 1 minute away. Let's go. Okay, I'm sorry for the lighting, but it's dark outside. We are done with this delivery. I hope she's not gonna give me any trouble. You know, rich people, you never know with them, especially when they have rich kids that are like ruling them over. But overall, a pretty good day. I'm happy with how today went, especially when I arrived at the hotspot at 3 p.m. and I don't think I got my first order until maybe 5 p.m. or something. So, whew, I'm so happy. That's also why I took this $26 order, because I just needed to get the money coming just in case another day of the week is like sucks, you know what I mean? For the record, I want the camera to I want to record this because I know I said I hope she's not gonna give me trouble or anything, and while I was driving home, she called me 2 times. I did not answer, obviously, because whatever is happening, I don't want to know about it, even if it's good. But I don't see why she would call me if everything was all right. I don't know. The thing is, I don't want to hear about it. And usually people don't call when everything is all right. They call when it's the contrary. So I'm not sure. I have a weird feeling about this one. I really hope that she's not taking away my tip, because honestly, it's too much, you know? At some point, Uber is gonna have to do something about those. For food delivery, let's say, okay, it's a bitchy attitude, it's a bitch move, but you can recover from that. But when you spend 45 minutes shopping for somebody, you call them, you talk to them, you ask them, what do you want? You're like, you know, patting them in the back and say, oh, okay, so what do you want? Which meat do you want? How many? They only have this cream cheese. Oh, do they have this one? Yes, they do. You know, it's like almost catered experience. And then they reduce the tip. I don't know if she's gonna reduce the tip or not, but I don't see why she would call me otherwise if something was wrong. I was trying to see if I mixed the 2 orders, but I didn't. Like I do, I put the DoorDash one in paper bags. I put the Uber Eats one in plastic bags. I bagged the Uber Eats one. I was the one bagging. So, and I know it's the two carts, so I know I didn't mix and match. I'll see in an hour. I tried to check if my rating went down. So far it didn't. I'm not sure if the rating comes after 1 hour as well. At this point I'm just too tired to be worried about it.